Talking a little bit about the importance of keeping water out of a building. Obviously, sealants are multi-purpose. They're designed to keep air, debris, and light out as well. But the main area of focus is, of course, weatherproofing or keeping a building dry. Of course, if water is seeping into a building, a whole array of issues that can pop up from structural damage, fire hazards with electrical systems, health concerns as you start to grow mold and mildew, create stains and unsightly issues, and then slips, trips, falls, other issues where in the extreme where you would have water coming in and creating wet spots where you otherwise wouldn't expect it. So back to where Joe had showed earlier about a joint, AU1 can span gaps up to 2 inches, and where we had discussed that hourglass shape. The one thing that is extremely beneficial, as we talked to Rob mentioned about the ease and application and speed of application of AU1, this is a major difference from all the other technologies out there. With the other technologies, when you apply a backer rod as shown in this diagram, and then you apply or gun the sealant into the space, after you place it in, you then need to either tool or what's sometimes referred to as spoon it into this concave shape on the outside so you can get that appropriate expansion and contraction as designed. With AU1, that's simplified. You put the backer rod in, you gun the sealant in. Again, not sticky or stringy, very easy to work with. You simply strike the sealant flat to the edges of the substrate, and as it goes through its natural evaporative cure process, it will concave itself to that perfect hourglass shape each and every time. So number one, it's a quicker process. Number two, it's almost a dummy-proof process because you can't inadvertently mess up the hourglass shape by not having the concave correct, because it'll do it for itself for you each time. Again, pretty common with all substrates and sealants, but recommended joint width to depth ratio is typically 2 to 1. For every inch of width, half of that of depth, with a minimum for us around 3/8 of an inch. That will vary slightly by manufacturer to manufacturer, but a good thing to keep in mind is most all types of sealants and manufacturers recommend a 2 to 1 or very close to 2 to 1 ratio.